Hey guys, good morning. This is the 8th video that I am putting up. It goes with the day 8 work in your work outline, and I've got the date there. Most of the announcements seem to be the same. I am still working on having all of you check your student email, so make sure you do that if you haven't. And some of you may have accessed your student email, but I'm not aware of it because you're not sending me a reply. So if you could just reply to that message that I sent out, it is an email that says a message from your teachers, I think. So if you'll just reply to that and let me know that you got it, then that would be wonderful. Make sure you are working on getting your iReady time in. So I'm going to do a shout out shortly of all of the kids that have done their iReady time or that did their iReady time last week and that passed all of their lessons. So make sure that you're working on that if you have the tools necessary. Like I said, you need a laptop, a tablet that will access iReady, and then you also need internet. So we can help you with any of those things if you will just let us know. Hey guys, so these are the people that I would love to shout out for their progress on iReady. So all of you that got your time in, Melvin, Talia, Randall, Roberto, Harley, Helen, Sandra, Natalie, Cheyenne, Atreyu, Valerie, Chase, Jade, and Daniel, you were off by 3 minutes. So make sure you get your 45 minutes in next week. But thank you guys for working hard and getting your time in last week. If you have a star next to your name, that just means you passed all of your lessons. So a huge shout out to you. And thank you so much for working your best and passing all of your lessons last week. So I've got Talia, Roberto, Harley, Helen, Sandra, Cheyenne, Atreyu, Chase, Jade, and Daniel. And also Roberto, I hope you had a wonderful birthday over the weekend. I hope that it was great. And then I've got William's homeroom here. So Shayna, Yancey, Kane, Braylee, Luke, Brianna, Yoel, Parker, Leanne, Mackenzie, Daniela, Caleb, Canton, Tamaya, Kirsten, and Israeli. All of you got your time in, so thank you so much for that. And then again, if you have a star next to your name, a huge shout out to you. That would be Shayna, Yancey, Kane, Braylee, Luke, Brianna, Yoel, Leanne, Mackenzie, Daniela, and Caleb. Thank you so much for passing all of your lessons last week. And then Duncan's class, people that got their time in, Christian, Noe, Casey, William, Adam, Elizabeth, Haley, Taylor, Rosie, Katie, Marley, Aiden, Nevaeh, and Maria. Thank you so much for getting your time in. If your name is highlighted, that just means you were off by, 10 or 15 minutes to complete your time. So make sure that you do that next week. But still, Molly, you passed all of your lessons last week. Maria, Katie, Taylor, Adam, Christian, thank you so much for passing all of your lessons. And then I have a couple announcements here. So on iReady, you want to make sure you're working on those lessons that I assigned. I'm still myself working on assigning lessons to those of you, and I don't know if it's a glitch in the system, but I've been trying to assign and they're not showing up. So let me know if you can see some teacher assigned lessons. If you can email me and let me know, that'd be great. And then you want to make sure to get your 45 minutes in each week. I am still going to keep track of those of you that are getting your 45 minutes in each week and, your progress during the week, and I'll track it and hopefully reward you guys with prizes when we return to school. As far as Google Classroom goes, I did start that today. I sent out the invite through email. Some of you are having trouble getting into your email, so if that's you, you just want to make sure you let me know through Remind or another email, and I can send you guys the code. That's another way you can get into Google Classroom. And then I have a question there for the day. So what I plan to do is to do like a question a day, and they're just random questions, nothing to do with math, but you guys can just answer them and we can communicate there. So check out that question for today and make sure you answer it. Submit your answer to the Google Classroom if you are able to. And if you're having trouble, let me know. So our goal for today is I can use an ordered pair to plot a point on a coordinate plane. And you will need these materials, a pencil, your river writing plotting activity, and then I'm going to give you the answers to the first column, second column, and the third column. So I'll show you what mine looks like so far, and then we will work on the fourth column together, or I'll start it out for you guys and you can finish it up. And I'll come back to that at the end. All right, so the third column, let me show you what that looks like. So I have marked all of them off, And then this is what my picture looks like so far. So a couple of things that I want you guys to notice that I'll go back and I will erase is I started here. Can you see that purple dot? That's where I started, and then I followed my dots, and then I ended here. So you start on a dot that's already there, and then you also end on a dot that is already there. So it is fine, it is normal if that is how your picture is looking so far. So again, I'm going to start on my fourth column, and then I will help you guys out with that, and then you can do the rest on your own. So I think I'm going to use this color there. And I'm going to start by plotting 9, 5. So I'm going to go back to my picture and I'm going to plot 9, 5. So that would be go up, or sorry, let me switch my colors here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right 9 and I'm going to go up 5. And then I'm going to place my dot. So you'll see me alternate between the thickness of the pen that I'm using, but that is where 9, 5 should be. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to erase those lines. So I'm going to mark it off because I've already plotted that. I am now going to plot 9, 19, and I'm going to connect them together. That way I'm not going back and forth so much, but 9, 19, was that the correct point? I know I make a lot of mistakes. All right, so 9, 5, and then 9, 19. So that point seems to already be there, and I'm just going to put my dot on top of that one so I know where I'm going to connect, and I'm going to connect them together before I go back and mark it off of my checklist. So I'm going to try to follow the line that's there. It's kind of difficult to do. Okay, there we go. I don't like that. I'm going to do it again. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. Hopefully yours look a little straighter than mine do, but it's fine if they don't. And then I'm going to finally mark it off since I connected both of them together. The next one that I'm going to plot is 17.6. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to change the thickness of my pen and I'm going to plot it. I've got to check again, 17.6. So that means go to the right 17 and then go up 6. And again, I'm plotting on a point that's already there, but that's fine. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to erase these. And because they are in the same group, that means that I am going to connect 919 to 17.6, even though they are pretty far away. So it would work great if you had a ruler. I don't, so I'm going to connect it as best I can and hope that it looks okay. And I think it needs to sort of touch this dot that's right here. So I'm going to do that again and I'm going to try to do that so it actually kind of touches the dot that's there. Okay. Something like that. So that it looks like they're overlapping. So I've plotted that one and I connected it. And now I'm going to plot 9, 6. So I'm going to go to the right 9 and up. Again to the right 9 and up 6. So there is a dot there. Not there, but right up below it. So that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to plot my dot there and then I'm going to erase and go back to my next set of points. So I have 216, the 9, 6. I'm done with the points that I was plotting all together. So this is 9, 6. And then, well, right there next to it is 9, 6. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop and I'm going to pick up my pencil and start a new group of ordered pairs that I need to plot and then connect. So 216, I'm going to do the second one with you guys and you guys can finish it up and do the last ones on your own. So 216 is my next point that I'm going to plot. 216. So right below the birds that were already there. And I'm going to put my check there. And then I have to plot 315. So let me go back and plot that. 315 is going to go right here. And then I have one more point to plot, 416. So 416 is going to go right there. So I'm going to assume that this is a bird and I'm going to connect all of them together. I should have been doing it in the order, but I forgot. So, okay, try again. All right, and there are my 3 little birds in the air. And I'm done with that. And then I'm going to come back and look at this, and I'm going to plot these together, and then I will save it and I'll show you what that looks like tomorrow. So I want you to do these right here on your own, and I'm going to continue working on that for the answer key for tomorrow. And I am going to do another video for the iReady math packet. So if you need some help with that, adding decimals page 14, then you want to watch that video. And I am also shortening the amount of problems I'm having you do if you watch the video. So make sure you watch the video so you're not doing the whole page. I kind of assign a couple of problems a day. I've started doing that since you guys let me know that some of the work was a little stressful. All right, so yeah, check that video out if you need help.